Hello everyone and welcome back to our final episode here in our 7 days to die. Good morning, Wrecked. Thank you. Where were we? Here in our 7 days to die experimental playthrough. You guys have missed 2 days of gameplay. Not that we really did anything. I went out and finished the tier 4. We had 2 points that we needed to do in order to clear tier 4, and I got the Boar Hunter and Mutated Slayer rewards, and I spent the day crafting. Just crafting. We took down our old horde base that was here, and I have put down a pad here for a little place that I would like to build. I want to actually build something here in 7 days to die. Like a full-on house type of crafting base. So I've carted over. Where's the motorcycle? It's around here somewhere. The motorcycle is here too. I know it. Oh, the motorcycle's all the way over there. But we've carted over everything. I've literally cleared out all of my benches. I cleared out everything that I possibly could, and we're gonna actually craft a small base here, or a small crafting base at least, with this idea that I have in my head for a little house with space for crafting. Yeah, that's basically what it is. It's a house with room for crafting that I would like to build, and we're just gonna do that. So we're gonna start with the outer walls here, and first of all, just gonna break this down. And where are my building blocks? I need about 200 of these. Four, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that one open. Why is this too high? Okay, that's fine, that's fine. So yeah, we're just gonna build ourselves a nice little crafting base house kind of thing. Just for the funsies. Just because we can. Alrighty, so with the most basic floor layout here, I'm just going to fill this in with wood as well. And just going to upgrade this, because this is going to be the floor of the eventual house. We're going to raise this up a little bit. Use some of the design elements to make it look nice and spiffy. But the entire house is going to be raised off the floor, or off the ground, so that it just looks a little bit nicer than just your average, everyday something I would possibly build in Minecraft, to be honest. And of course, when we're done placing the floor, we'll go ahead and just upgrade this to our wooden blocks, so that it's not just sheet wood. Alrighty, there we go. There's our basic floor. Now from here, there's not going to be a door between this and the garage. We're just going to have this go directly out to the garage, but we still need to place an entire concrete floor here, with a staircase over here. There we go. I did copy this. Staircase filled. That goes into the house, where we're actually going to have a door here for our for the house, because like housey. But we're just going to fill in this entire floor full on concrete. That's why I made over 1,500 concrete blocks, because I knew this idea is crazy and stupid, and I just wanted to look kind of nice when I'm done, and at least be a little bit strong. Alrighty, now from this side, keeping in mind the door that's meant to come here, we make our walls 4 blocks high, because we like the 4 high walls, we always have. So it's just going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 is the bottom block, 2 in case we need a window, and 1 above the window. So like here, for instance, I just placed the block the wrong way. I want a full window, so now I'm gonna have to break out these 2 blocks. And that's why we made so many shapes, so that we can do this build. On this side, I'm just gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks, because over here I want to leave space for there will be a staircase here that goes up to the 2nd floor of this creation of ours. So over here I then have 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1. Okay, so let's do the windows like this. 1, 2, 1, 2 over here. And then 1 over there. This is me, like, I don't have a plan, right? There is no plan for this. There is no idea for like, oh, this is how the windows have to look. This is all inside my brain. I have an idea in my head of like, okay, let's do this kind of build and basically play Minecraft in 7 Days to Die a little bit, right? And this is me just executing that idea. Okay, over here I see it's gonna be an issue, so let's make that window only 1 wide. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. Yeah, this window's gonna be 1 wide as well, because if we fill in this wall is gonna be completely solid. No windows, because mostly it's going to go into the garage here, outside of here, where we might actually put in, like... Yeah, we'll do a 1 wide window over there. Let's do 1, 2... Yeah, 2 blocks. Oh, heckin'. That's fine. Luckily, there's going to be a floor that side too, so it's not such a huge issue that we just place the block there. Okay, now that that's done, let me fill up the walls here of the garage. Because, you know, our 4x4 and our motorcycle do deserve a nice spot to sleep. Right, with the garage door filled, let's come over here just by the window and let's do our staircase that goes up to the 2nd floor. Obviously, all of this is going to be painted still. You know, there will be a nice little paint job going into the house. So here with the 2nd floor, I can basically leave that open and then just fill in the rest. So let's do a nice little fill job here. Oh no, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. It needs to go 1 block up. Okay, I'll keep breaking this out in between. Over here, right? This floor here is going to come out the 4 blocks, or 5 blocks that is the difference between the two. So we're gonna have a nice open covering here. And then over here on the ends, my idea is to take something like, I believe they're called pillars. The 1.5 meter. And to connect that there, right? And then just to give it a bit of shape. I don't think that's gonna work necessarily as well as I'd hoped. Because they're pillar 1 meter and pillar 1 meter and pillar half meter. Oh, that can work. Instead of having the let's do this. Luckily I made extra blocks. Oh, that looks nice. I like that. So then we have our pillar block that makes this nice pillar at the end of this. Okay, that has to come down one. Another 2 blocks that I need to break down. Only disadvantage of straight working with concrete is if you make a mistake with it, there's a lot of destruction and like demolition that needs to be done, and it takes several hits, because I mean the concrete blocks do have 5,000 health, so it's mildly problematic sometimes. Well, that doesn't look too bad, I'll be honest, right? Now here, to fill in this, let's see if we can do... Yeah, that's not too bad. All I'm wondering is if there is, among these catwalks, if there isn't something... like maybe taking the catwalk block... We'll look into that. But we have our basic shape here now. The roof and stuff we'll work with in a moment. Let me put my garage door in place here. This is going to have to be powered in order for it to actually work, but our garage door is in place. And now for the last bit of funsies is our second floor. I need to just make a marker here. Okay, so this is going to be a solid wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's going to be a double door out here. And then have just a solid floor on the rest. So on the front here, you're going to be able to walk out the 2 double doors. We will have our little farming area up here. I think I can do a 3x3 and a 3x3. And have our little farms do their thing. So this is going to be entirely open. So here, when it comes to windows, I think we'll have to do the same thing, having the... window only 1 wide. Having it like that. Over here. And then over here, I think we'll do double window there. A double window there. For that 2. Let's do a triple. A double. 1, 2, 3. 1. Oh, you see? 2. So let's... Okay, unless we do something like this. 1, 2. Let's just 1, 2. 2 over there, 1 open. Let's do 2 closed, and then 2 small ones. Over here, we can do 1, 2, 3. Have a small window. 1, 2. So let's do a nice little double window over there. Lock these corners in. We've got a 2 and a 1 and a 1 and a 2. So let's do a 1 over there. And then do a 2. And a 1 window. Two, 1, 1, 2. Okay, so 1. A double space, 2. Double space, 1. Okay, so those are our windows. That took me far too long to figure out. But hey, when we do things on the fly, that's what you're gonna deal with. That's what's gonna happen. You do things like on the fly, off the cuff. There's no plan outside of the small things that I planned in my brainium ahead of time. Like I would like a garage, and I would like the pillars in. And that was a block placed incorrectly. And I'll need to break out. Give me a minute. Okay, that is all of that practically done. We've got our garage area out here. Got our first floor. The second floor is up top. So I'm quickly going to take a few moments. I'm going to break down these last extra floor blocks that we accidentally placed. And then we will look at some doors and some windows and the roof on both the main place and on the garage. So give me a few minutes to break this out, and then I'll check in with you guys again. Alrighty. The blocks that were breaking out, or needed to break, were necessary to break out, have been broken out. Let's make another 200 shapes here for the sake of this, because our windows, I think, are going to be relatively simple. I believe I'm just going to go for... Where are they now? I think it was these ones? No. Ah, window 01. Window 01 are the windows of choice because they sit nicely in the middle of the window frame. They're not they're not on the ends, like flush with one of the corners of the frame. So I feel like these work relatively well for our purposes when it comes to our windows here at our crafting, or our little house. I'm gonna call it our crafting house. It works nicely. It's a nice way to call it, our crafting house. And those same windows over here, over here. Okay, so that's the relative height that the roof can go over there. And ultimately, this doesn't look bad. Like, this really doesn't look bad. So let's grab some frames here. Some frame shapes. And jump our way up here. I think we're going to just use wedge 60s. At the end of the day. And then just flatten the roof here. Use wedge 60s as a base. And then where the necessity comes, we will just flatten it out so that the roof does not sit flush with the like the roof doesn't go over the whoa, I just fell down. With the windows. That was the word I was looking for. Or I can start the wedges one block back. Yeah, I think so. Let's do the wedges on a bit of an overhang. So that this entire roof only goes yay high. Yeah, okay. So then we'll shape this to the wedge. Oh, that's the ramp. Wedges. That's the wedge 60s. I think at the end of the day I'm just gonna use a ramp, I suppose. I think it's gonna be a ramp. That's just gonna sit flush from here upwards. We'll have it nice and flat on the side here. Let's just split this stack into two quickly. Copy that shape. We can always... You know, that doesn't look horrendous. I don't hate that. I do not hate that. We can paint this the same color as we do the walls. And it can fit in actually quite nicely. Let's pop out to over here. We'll once again do that overhang. And we'll do 2, 3, and I believe it's 4. So we'll do a wedge on the floor. Or a ramp, it's not a wedge. And then we flatten it at the top. Yes. Yeah, that works. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me place the rest of this roof. And then we'll double check it, just make sure we're happy with it. And then most likely take it and go ham with upgrading the roof to wood. Alrighty, now that the roof is finished, let me go through and hurt it a little bit with some upgrading. Because that is like... yeah, that's kind of like what we need now. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this needs an extra layer in here. Because it is only 4 high. It is not 5 high, it's 4 high. So we'll add an extra layer here of... you know what? Let's do an extra layer of cement blocks. Why not? We can. So let me add an extra layer here. And then we'll hurt this with some upgrades so that the roof at least looks better. They are not blocks that we can just pick up. And then we'll see how it looks when we're done. You know, all in all, I don't think that looks half bad. Okay, except for my little nerd pillar that is still up there. I don't think that looks too bad. For the first time that I've ever like properly built something myself. So while I start bringing in all the goodies that I own, literally... oh, not get in the truck, Sheepy, open it up. Literally all the goodies that I own, like all of it. I have a dear friend who is a fantastic interior designer, and she's pretty dang good at the whole, you know, painting idea. So why don't I bring her in with a couple of cans of paint and a little bit of inspiration and see if she can't make this look less like a concrete tower and more like a home. So I'll check in with you guys when she's done and when I have my goodies in place. Well, alrighty, there we have it. This says it took me like super long to cart all of my goodies over from the other place to this one, but I'm not unhappy. I'm not unhappy with how it looks. I might still have wanted to do a fence around this or something, you know, make it look like it's like an actual house. But you know, when you walk up here, okay, with me hiding that, you can't actually open the door. The door is a little bit wonky because it's the big old safety doors. Up in here we have our crafting area, nice and neat. I have one extra chest here, which I don't know how I managed that, but I have an extra chest. Over in the garage we have our 4x4 truck with the motion sensors to open and close the door for us. Got our mining material and our mechanical material, and the land claim block back there. Generator bank that is bringing the lights and stuff into the entire house. Our 2 crafting benches are back here. And then when you head up the stairs, we have our 2 chemistry stations, the 2 cement mixers, our 3 forges, and then when you open up this door, at the back here we have our little farm that we made. Everything is nice and lit. I've got a SMG turret up there and another one over there checking out for screamers, because the literal moment, like the singular second that I turned on the generator and had all the power come on, I was swarmed by 2 radiated screamers. Very annoying. Very annoying. But hey, we've got our big monster. Look at him. Look at him. He's so angry. He is such an angry monster. And our house is built. It looks really cool. I just need to take some plating. Whoop. I just need to put some plating down here. Let's do this. Plate. Just add a little bit of plating over here for the sake of that. No, we don't want to pick that up. You know, otherwise the truck does struggle to in and out. Ooh, and I need to actually be able to like properly drive this, so I don't get stuck. But hey, our truck can in and out through the door. And I just need to like be careful. You know, don't rush it. But yeah, that is our build. And my friends, that is going to do me for this series. This episode is going to be a little bit late. Most likely it's going to go up after the official version 1.0 stable version. But we're going to get it out nonetheless. I wanted to finish this up. I wanted to show you guys this dumb idea that I had. So yeah, until next time, my friends. Special thank you to each and every one of you who make these episodes possible. If you'd like to support my content, there are links in the description to do so. If you enjoyed this video, why not check out another one? I recommend the one in the top right. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.